Hey, it's me. This will actually be the third time I'm recording this final bit of this video because I was lazy and I'm tired and I'm stupid. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done for the day at least. Yeah, this is Fishman. It's been 7 hours. It's 1:57 a.m. right now. I started working at about 7 p.m. So yeah, it's been 7 hours. That's kind of crazy. But I'm done now. I'm pretty much done. I'm done for tonight. I have to go back over with like acetone or rubbing alcohol, just sort of smooth out some places since it kind of it'll dissolve it a little bit and help it smooth it out, soften the clay a bit, get out a little bit of the rough edges. Anyway, yeah. Without further ado, here he is, Fishman. This bit right here, actually all the dangly bits, the mustache, the beard thing, and the antenna things, all the catfish things, are they're not on the actual mask. I'm gonna have to go back later and add those. Probably just some loose bits of latex rolled into the shape and then glued on there. But I kind of, so right now these are just put on. I'm really tired. Sorry. Right now these are sort of just put on there as a mock-up. So yeah, let me show you the rest of them. You'll notice here I added a little bit of musculature in the neck. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks pretty good. I was pretty proud of that. It took me well, it didn't take me that long to do it. I just didn't think I would be able to do it that well. Profile view. This is sort of the money shot here. You can see the neck muscles again. Once again, I'm very proud of this. So this is a profile. This is Fishman's profile. You see the antenna here. I already showed you. The eye. It's sort of fishy. Yeah, I mean it's sort of fishy and it's sort of scary. With the eyes, I kind of wanted to. Here, I can kind of show you with these drawings too. Hold on. Okay, I've lost my drawings. But anyway, I kind of wanted the eyes to face forward and to the sides at the same time, so without really making the eyes actually move, sort of use an optical illusion, so it looks, he looks like he's actually looking at something from profile and from head on. Okay. Next cool thing, gills right here, gill slits. He's got two of them. I think those turned out pretty well. Hold on. I gotta emphasize that a little bit. Yeah, once again, cool. Yeah, gill slits. Pretty generic, but pretty cool looking. I think those are pretty fishy. I think they pretty much capture the fish essence. The shape of the head is something that I spent a lot of time thinking about in my early sketches. Here, if this makes any sense, this is more what it was like. You can still sort of see a little bit of the same shape. This is of course the head inside the bigger mask thing. But I decided that I'd go with this sort of pointed ridge thing here, which is sort of like an alien type thing. But it definitely helps preserve the sort of the fish identity, which I think is a good thing. So yeah, you can see that there's sort of a constantly curving line from here to here, to this sort of point back here, and then from here all the way back down to here, sort of a continuous line. Okay, yeah, right here. Here are some spiky, pointy things. I kind of added those on a whim. Sort of horn-like structures. I don't know what the explanation for those is. Spines. They're spines. Fish have spines. There we go, spines. But it's sort of reminiscent of like a mohawk. So there's sort of that Indian or Native American influence there. Here, there are a couple more on the back, which I'll show you now. Here's the back. The back is sort of the connection between the fish and the man. The back is this part here, following the outline of the sort of the fish part. Everything else is just it's pretty human. It's like the back of a human's head. Here you can see those spines a little bit better. That once again follow that transition from fish to man. Yeah. Now here's something I tried to do, or here's something I thought of really at the last moment. This is really the last thing I did. It doesn't look quite as good on camera, but sort of a raised surface here, and there's actually a little bit too much contrast in there. I need to go back and sort of blend it in with this a little bit more. But it's sort of supposed to look like a brand almost, but it's also, you know, it's sort of evocative of the spine of the creature, sort of bony, which considering that he's going to be wearing like bone armor, that should sort of work together. But yeah, it's supposed to look like a I just said the word, you know, a brand. It's late. A brand. And if you follow this, which if you think of it sort of like the shaft of an arrow, up here is an actual arrowhead, sort of chiseled into the back of his head. Sort of like, well, and it seems like in a lot of mythology or in a lot of storytelling, this right back here, I guess that's right over where the medulla oblongata is it's sort of like a point of control. I don't know why, but you know, you see things painted on there. You see, you know, like in the Matrix, like the port is there. So I thought of it sort of like a golem from Hebrew mythology, where, you know, there's this mark that sort of controls it and guides it, sort of a primordial arcane, or a rune, really, more so. Here you can also see the back of the gills. I was going to go into some pretty intricate detail on the backs of these, but I decided that these actually look pretty good, just as like lobes, sort of lobular, I guess. But yeah, that's that for the most part. Here I can show you the other side now. Shoot, okay. It's very hard to get, I'll tell you, it's very hard to get the sides to be symmetrical, because clay is pretty temperamental. It's not super easy to work with all the time. I mean, it's not easy to recreate something in mirror image on the other side, but I think I did a pretty good job of it. So here you can see the spine. God, I keep getting clay on my sleeves. Here you can see the spines again, spines, gills, mouth, eye, etc., etc. So that's that. I'm really tired. As I said, I've been doing this for 7 hours. Feedback. Need some feedback here. But I'm going to go ahead and start actually making the real mask from this model. And now I need to clean up. Look at my workbench here. Pretty messy. Okay. Good night and good luck.